Good morning, everybody. So, as you can tell, my fur is messed up. Yes, I know. I need to brush my suit. Don't tell me in the comments, and please don't uh, drive me nuts by telling me that's what I need to do. Because I already know. Uh, it's it's a good morning. So, this is a quick video for a friend. Um, he messaged me, or I hope it's a he. If not, I'm sorry. I'm not very good with getting genders right ever. Um, this person messaged me the other day and asked me if I would be willing to help them with their baby fur video. And of course, I was more than delighted. So I'm going to answer all their questions in this video, and I give them permission to use this video for their video if they need, or they can just take my answers however they want. So, with that being said, I got to get my phone fixed here. So, just 1 second. Oh, why do I have so much stuff on my phone? I know. I'm a terrible person. So just bear with me for 1 second here, guys. I am so sorry. I should have had this ready. I don't know why I didn't. Well, I know I didn't because I'm a pupper and I don't think. Oh, we're just about there. Here we go. Ta-da. That's done. Okay. So in today's subject, oh, good morning, Dalton. Morning, puppers. So in today's video, it is all about a friend of mine's baby fur video he's wanting to do. So I'm going to go through his little questionnaire here and answer all his questions he has for me. And I'm going to answer them honestly. I hope I don't hurt no one's feelings, but if I do, I'm sorry. Um, First question here is, what name would you like to be addressed by? I am Alex Radioactive, but you can call me anything except for late for dinner and ice cream and pizza. Don't ever call me late for pizza. The world will come to an end. Do you identify as a baby fur? That's the second one, sorry. Yes, I do. Maybe. Be like, ooh, maybe. No, I am a baby fur. Oh, I broke the phone. Okay, we're gonna have this kind of technical difficulties. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Do you identify as a diaper fur? Okay, so I understand why he asking this question, but I'm going to educate a little bit because people are going to wonder why there's a baby fur and then a diaper fur, because don't baby furs wear diapers? Well, yes, baby furs wear diapers, but not all baby furs wear diapers, just like not all diaper furs wear diapers. Some diaper furs just like the art. But do I identify as a diaper fur? The answer is no. The reason for that is a diaper fur is normally someone who wears a diaper and it's more of a sexual arousement or sexual. So for me, I do the baby fur because it's clean and innocent. So I don't associate sexual stuff with being a baby fur. So as a diaper fur, you'd be more apt to be sexual. Not everyone is sexual just because they wear a diaper, though. So don't take that out of context and say, well, he's just saying just because I like diapers only and I don't get into the baby stuff, I got to be sexual. That's not necessarily true. This is like the furry fandom. There's so many different aspects of it. But yes, normally a diaper fur is sexual in nature with that aspect, and a baby fur isn't. So, do I identify as a diaper fur? No. But just remember, not all diaper furs are sexual. Just because I say that, it's just if you look at numbers, it tends to be higher. And like baby furs, there's baby furs that are sexual with their thing. I've had to deal with that in the past. Um, do you identify? Oh, I already read that. How do you identify? Cis male, cis female, non binary? Okay, this. This. This question here that I'm going to answer. I hope I don't make anybody upset. And I'm not transphobic. I'm not trans. I'm not a cross dresser. I am. I'm not your normal thing. I don't like these names that they go by here, non-binary. What is this bullcrap? But I understand there's people that need this stuff. But for me personally, I'm Alex. I don't care if you call me male, female, misgenderize me, or any of that crap. But when I'm out of suit, I am all boy. I am not a girl. However, for those that know who Alex truly is, Alex is actually a female. So, my issue here with the whole identify thing, people get so bent out of shape when you misgenderize them. How are you supposed to know unless I tell you? And even then, people make mistakes. So let's not get on that gravy train because it's it's a lot of unwanted drama. I support anybody that wants to be trans or non-binary or regular male or regular female because I hate the term cis. Sorry, I do. You call me a cis male, I'm liable to knock you out. Simple as that. Because I don't like where the modern generation of all that stuff is going. I don't care if you're trans or cis. Personally, I'm gonna have to do a video on I think on that because people are gonna probably listen to this and think I'm against it. I'm not. I just don't understand a lot of it, and I have a lot of trans friends that are trying to explain it to me, but just like me explaining how my persona is female and I'm male, but I'm not trans or any of that. It's really hard to understand if you're not trans. I think, or at least for me, it's really hard to understand because I don't have the feelings they have. So, on a serious note, we we definitely need to go over that sometime. Maybe I need to, and I also need to get one of my trans friends that are local to come over when I do that, so we can do a video with them and me, and they can try to explain it to me. And that will be a bad video because I cannot. You try to explain something to me, I only got an attention to explain in 3 seconds. If you haven't noticed, I was doing something else and then I got on that. So okay, back to his questions. Sorry about that, guys. What about the baby fur community appeals you? So I know what people think I'm going to say. I know what people want me to say, but I'm not saying it. So the baby fur community for me. Okay, believe it or not, would you believe me if I told you I'm actually not a baby fur? Oh, he didn't. Yes, I did. I mean, oh, I said he. I meant she. See, I even misgeneralized myself. Um, uh, it's kind of hard to explain. If I didn't have certain medical conditions, I most likely would not be a baby fur. Yep, it's true. Being a baby fur helps me deal with being incontinent and having to wear diapers. Because as a lot of you know, my bladder doesn't work at all. My bowels work very, very, very little. They work, but not always. So the baby fur side helps me deal with that. And it also helps me deal with some stuff that happened in the past that I don't like talking about, which I promised a video on that and I will do that most likely today because this live video is not part of my daily stream. I'm just doing it to answer questions. What about the diaper fur community appeals to you? Obviously, nothing because I'm not a diaper fur. But I still accept those people just like I accept everybody. Have you found it easy or difficult to be a baby fur in the community? Okay, this question is a really good question, and I'm glad you asked. For me, it's really easy because I don't care what other people think. These other people, 90% of the people that are having an issue with baby furs are the new younger generation. And yes, I'm going to say this like it is. Everybody wants to say the fandom's toxic. No, the fandom's not toxic. We just got a bunch of little whiny babies, and I'm not even talking about the baby furs. Younger generation person tell me, well, these old people in the fandom don't need to be here. Well, I'm sorry, these old people do need to be here because these older people made the fandom that you're in. Without them, we have no fandom. So if you're going to pick on an old person who still wants to be like this, then you're just as bad as you're saying they are. Sorry, just saying. Because yeah, I keep getting sidetracked. Damn. Oop, I use potty mouth words. Okay. So it's easy for me because I don't care what others think. But I would say for most baby furs, it's difficult because they do get attacked. Normally, it's from the younger generation who don't understand. And in my personal opinion, they don't need to understand until they're a little bit older because it's not obviously something that they don't need to be a part of. Because even though 98% of baby furs are not going to be those bad people that I'm not going to talk about right now, there are those people, and that's not just in the baby fur part of the fandom; it's in the whole fandom. So that's why I think we got to figure something out there for getting rid of those because those bad people are not part of the baby fur. They're just evil people trying to hide amongst us to get close to people. How have you found it easy to be a diaper fur in the community? My answer to this question is obviously the same as the last one. I'm not a diaper fur, even though I wear diapers. I know it's more of the same. I don't care what people think of me. I'm gonna be me and be happy. And if you don't like it, that's tough. If you're gonna try to attack me, guess what? You're just wasting your time and breath. Um, and I have been physically attacked for being baby fur. And I told that mother something I can't say. I can't say that last word. I told that person that if they have a problem with me being me, which is innocent, not hurting people, and they're going to attack people where it actually hurts them, maybe they should go reevaluate their life. What is your favorite aspect of the furry fandom? And that is that 90% of the fandom is open, accepting, and friends, and they love making new friends. I mean, that's the best part about it. Even though we have these bad people in the group that want to put bewares on people because they don't agree with them, or uh, they want to put a beware on this or that, or they want to attack this person because this rumor was said with no evidence. I mean, it's it's bad. That's part's bad, but the rest of it's good. What is your least favorite aspect of the furry fandom? Well, I think what is one struggle you often have with being a baby fur in the fandom? Well, there's actually a few. Um, I'd say the main struggle would be changing a diaper since I have to wear for medical reasons. So when I go to change myself, it's really hard because I gotta hide it. Going back to you know bad parts of the fandom, I have to hide my diaper because if I'm changing my diaper and like say I'm at a convention and I'm down in the public restroom and I have to change, people will think I'm just a baby fur or diaper fur that has a fetish. Well, I don't have a fetish. The baby fur, diaper fur stuff for me is actually more of a lifestyle than a fetish. Because I'm not sexual with it. So, but people often would find out I'm changed. If they found out I was changing, they would naturally assume I am a person just trying to put my fetish on others. So there's that. Explain one or more terms associated with baby fur, diaper fur interest that is a part of your participation in the community or get the word out there about what it truly is to be a baby fur. So that way people are educated and they can make their own decision then with knowledge of what it is so they can make their mind up if they really want to be a part of that or associate with it because some people just don't feel comfortable with it and that's fine. I have no problem if you don't feel comfortable with me being me. That's fine because there's people out there that are into things I would not be able to associate with them. Um, Let's see. Would you be rude? Well, I just did that. So, okay. So that is answering all his questions, I hope. Um, but I really want to talk about this. I answered all his questions. I really want to talk about being the baby fur and stuff in another video. I will do this. I think I did it once before, but I really want to go in depth, and that's going to be a long video. But that video also, if I do it live or if I do it pre-recorded, I ask that you keep the comments pretty clean on that video, because always keep the comments somewhat clean, or try to. I ask, because that video, I got a video that I'm going to be doing, and it's actually for a friend of mine's mother. I have a problem. I try to give advice if I can and help them out. Well, I had a fur come to me. I didn't actually know the fur. They just see my Facebook profile being baby fur and all that. And they started messaging me. Nothing bad. They had questions. Well, I started getting suspicious after a few messages back and forth, because of the way the person was talking. And as a lot of you know, I worked in a jail, so I have experience working in law enforcement, and knew right away that this person wasn't telling me everything that they wanted me to know, and I could also tell the person was actually a lot younger than what their profile said. Well, obviously we're not talking about anything bad, so that, because I don't do that, but I finally messaged them. I said, "How old are you?" And they didn't reply to me for a couple days. I figured I scared them off, because I knew they had to be a minor by the way they were talking. Well, the person was a minor. Um, they stopped messaging me because they got caught by their mother, who started messaging me a couple days later and was asking me questions about ABDL, baby furs, and all that. And I straight up told her, I said, here's what it is. Um, I will explain it to you and everything, because I'm not going to hide it. I told her, I said, there is a sexual side to it that she should be very careful and probably keep a close eye on with her kid. I didn't want to do that to the poor kid, telling his mother all this stuff, because now he's got the embarrassment of dealing with her. But I'd rather him be safe than something bad happen. So I explained everything to the mother. I explained how there's a lifestyle assimilation now, because I do know this person had mutual friends. Uh, so not to embarrass him anymore than he already is. So I'm going to do a video for her, and if you would like, I want to do it live. So if you guys join that video in the comments, if you have any advice for her and her kid, or just anybody that watches that video, um, let's explain it to her so she understands. But I don't want it to be this big thing where she takes him and gets a psyche valve done, because that's not needed. That causes a lot of issues. But yeah, we're gonna do a video for her. She seems like she's okay. She's like, it's kind of like master, but her comment. I'm quoting her in the message she sent me. So she's like, it's kind of like masturbation. I'm okay with him doing it. Just do it behind closed doors so I don't have to see it. And I laughed at that. I told her, I said, yeah, that's about what it is. So I'm going to help her out, understand it. And she did some research, and she also talked to some doctors, which I told her I understood. That's, most parents would do that. And she's going like, okay, so I'm starting to understand this. So we're going to do a video here sometime next couple of days to a week or so for her. And I do ask all you people watching to keep it clean for her, because I mean, you guys are going to determine whether this kid has like trauma issues from his mom catching him with diapers, because one, we all know that feeling of our parents finding out if we're into the baby stuff. Well, you guys all know. I don't, but I was raised in diapers, so We're at 21 minutes. I think I rambled a lot on this video. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let's help make the fandom great again. I did a bad thing just there. You see that? I changed Trump's slogan. That's funny.